Hi everyone, welcome to another video from Cheshire East Libraries. My name is Kath and today I'm going to show you how to access free e-magazines via Magzter using your Cheshire East Libraries account. So the first thing that you'll need to know is your membership number, your library number, which is on the back of your library card there. Okay. Now I'm going to use my laptop to show you how Magzter works, but you can use this on your tablet or mobile device as well. And later on we'll look at the Magzter Library app, which lets you download magazines and read on the go so that you avoid using too much data. But for now I'll just go ahead and show you how to access those free e-magazines in your browser. To access the e-magazines that you can read for free, you will need to register with Magzter via the Cheshire East Libraries webpage. Magzter is essentially a digital newsstand with thousands of newspapers and magazines available to read digitally. So you can type www.cheshireeast.gov.uk/libraries into your address bar to reach this page, or you can do what I've done here and just Google Cheshire East Libraries. Just check in the search results before you click that the result mentions gov.uk, and then you'll know it's the correct one. So click the link, and here you can see the Cheshire East Libraries page where you can search our catalogue, find out more information about our other resources and e-resources, as well as information about your closest library, including opening hours and contact information. The link we're interested in today is where it says e-magazines. Click on that link and it will take you to a page with more information. Let me just zoom in on my screen for a moment. You can see there that it tells you more about this service, and there is also a link to Magzter, which is where you will need to go to register. So click on the link where it says Magzter and it will take you to a sign-in page. We need to register an account before we can sign in, so select the option at the bottom which reads Create Account. And this will bring up a registration form. Here you'll need to type in your name, email address and choose a password. So let's create an account for someone. We'll call them Joe Library. Okay, and the last thing that we need to do on this page is change the country in the drop-down menu from United States to United Kingdom. Click Next and a series of email preference questions will appear. You can obviously select your own choices here. I'm going to select Yes for all and then click Continue. You're taken straight back to the sign-in screen at this point, but before your login details will work, you need to activate your account by email. You'll see here if I try to log in using Joe Library's login details, we get an error message. So check the email that you've registered with, and you should have an activation email. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So there's the registration email from Magzter, and it's got a button you can click there that says activate account, or copy and paste the link into your browser. And that will complete the registration process for Magzter now. It says there your account has been activated. So if we go back to the login screen, enter your login details, your email and password, click login, and then there's one final step, which is where you will need your library card number. In the drop-down menu where it says library name, you should be able to click on that menu, drop it down, and you'll see Cheshire Libraries as the option there. Select that, and in the next box along, type your library card number. There should be no spaces, and any letters should be written in capitals. Click Submit, and here you are in the Magzter library. These are some of the magazines available to you. You can scroll down the page to see more. If you spot one that you'd like to take a look at, I'm looking at BBC Sky at Night right now. Click on it to get more information. There is a magazine description at the top of the page to tell you more about that magazine in general. And there is an issue description to tell you what is in that specific edition of the magazine you've selected. To open the magazine and begin to read it, click on Read Now. It will open up in a new tab. You can navigate through the pages by clicking on the right button to start with, and then the left and right buttons to go forwards and back. To zoom in, select the plus symbol in the magnifying glass up in the top right hand corner. Click the left mouse button and drag to move the page around whilst zoomed in. To zoom back out again, select the minus symbol inside the magnifying glass. Clicking in the very bottom right hand corner will bring up all the pages in the magazine, one on top of the other. If you have looked at the contents page and know that there's an article you want to read on page 15, for example, you can scroll quickly to that page and then click on it to read it. To close the magazine, click the cross in the tab that opened and you'll return to the magazine page. Click on the back button in your browser to get back to the original list of magazines. There's a search box at the top of the page so that if you are looking for a specific magazine you can type it in. I'll search for the Beano. There we go. I'll click on it for more information, and I notice that there are some back issues available to read as well. If I click on View All, that will show me all of the back copies that are available. Again, you can scroll down the page here as well until you find something you're looking for. So now I'm looking here at a copy of the Beano from May 2020. You can click on the word Home to go back again to the main Magzter library. Another search option is by category, and all of the magazines are laid out by category in a menu on the left hand side. Click on Show More to get the full list. You can click on any of those categories to bring up related search results. And you can also search by category in the search bar. So if I'm interested in computers, I can start to type computers in the search box and it will bring up magazines specifically related to that. Again, Read Now to open the magazine and use the left and right buttons to navigate through the pages. If we click the box symbol in the bottom right hand corner, we can view the magazines in full screen. And press Escape to return to normal view. Again, click the cross in the tab that opened to close the magazine and return to your search results, and the back arrow in the browser to return to the main Magzter library page. And here is an example of searching using the category menu. I've just clicked on Entertainment there to bring up some of the magazines related to entertainment. Home category and Technology. When you've finished reading, you can log out of your account using the drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner underneath your username. And it's that simple to get started reading e-magazines online. If you'd rather download magazines ahead of time so that you've got them on your tablet or mobile phone, I'll go ahead and show you how to do that now. You can download the Magzter Library app via the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, depending if you're using an Android or an iOS device. But you must have registered with Magzter in the way that I showed you at the start of this video by going through the Cheshire East Library's webpage. So here is the Google Play Store, and you can see that I've already searched for Magzter Library. It's important that you select the correct app. Magzter Library is the one that you want, not Magzter. Magzter is a standalone newsstand that offers an e-magazine service to non-Cheshire East Library members. So if you do not register with your library card first, or if you download the wrong app, you'll be asked to pay for the magazines that you want to view. By using a library card and downloading Magzter Library, not Magzter, you'll access magazines for free. So I will go ahead and install that. Okay, and when I click open, this is what we see on the screen. You get a welcome back message. I'm going to click sign in with email, and you just input the email address that you registered your Magzter Library account with. Put your password in and click submit. And this is the screen we start off with. Now you must click on Cheshire Libraries. And here you'll see the same magazines that we just had a look at in the browser. So there's a search box again at the top there. It's a more simplified view. You'll be able to use your finger to scroll and tap and select things. Scroll down the screen to browse the magazines, and when you find one that you're interested in, you can tap on it to get more information. I've tapped on National Geographic Traveller. And there's the same magazine description there at the top. And this time there is a download icon and a read button. They both essentially do the same thing. If you click read, the magazine will open immediately in the app, and you can swipe left and right with your finger to change pages. But what's different in the app here is that the minute we have clicked on read, it's automatically started to download to our devices. So if we tap again on the screen while we're reading the magazine, we see the pages view along the bottom here, but we also see a download icon with a percentage on the right hand side. That is how much percent of the magazine has been downloaded. Instead of the pages listed on top of each other down the right hand side as they were in the browser view, here in the app they are laid out one after the other across a bar along the bottom. So again, if you know the specific page of an article you want to read, you can just open up this bottom bar, scroll along really quickly to the page that you want to view. Tapping on the screen again will take you out of that view and back into the magazine. Tapping on the screen and then tapping the back arrow where it says Magzter in the top left corner will take you back to the magazine page. Tapping the back arrow again will take you back to the main Magzter library. Tapping back again will bring you back to the original home menu where we first started when we opened the app. If you tap on My Collections, the app will show you the magazines that are on your device. I had already downloaded Top Gear on my device, and by starting to read National Geographic Traveller, that has now downloaded onto the device as well. So this means that I could be somewhere without Wi-Fi, I could turn Wi-Fi off on my mobile device and still be able to read these magazines. You won't be using any data, you don't have to worry if you can't get access to any Wi-Fi. They're there now for you to read until you remove them from your device. So this is the Top Gear magazine that I downloaded earlier. And if I tap on the magazine, it brings up the bar with the pages at the bottom, but instead of a percentage sign on the right hand side, we now have the page number that I'm on out of how many pages there are in the magazine. So we're on page 24 to 25 of 156. When you've read the magazine and you don't want it to take up any space on your device anymore, you can remove it. Just click on remove, and then a box will appear asking you if you are sure you want to delete this issue, and you can just click on delete. This will remove the magazine from your device. If you want to read it instead, click on read. And again, just swiping left and right with your finger to go through the pages. tapping again on the screen and then tapping back to get back to the page we were on before, clicking remove to remove the magazine from my device, and there it tells you have not downloaded any magazines to your device. Clicking on the home button will bring you back to the original menu, and clicking on Cheshire Libraries will take you back into the Magzter library. You can search by title or category in the app just like you can on the browser, so I'm going to search here for some craft magazines, and these are the related craft results. Searching for music, and specifically these ones are the magazines about music or with music in the title. Again, I can click read or download. As soon as we click read, it begins to download anyway, but we can read immediately. There we go, that's how you can access free e-magazines via Magzter using your Cheshire East Libraries account, and you can read those magazines either in your browser or you can download the Magzter Library app. If you get stuck at any stage, don't forget you can always contact your local Cheshire East Library and we'll do our best to help you out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.